Curse MMA here, and today I want to just do a really quick video talking about why I think Islam Makhachev would have and would still destroy Ilia Topuria. I see a lot of people online, like, since the fight ended. Now, keep in mind, this is an opinion I've had. It is not because Justin Gaethje beat Ilia that this has swayed my opinions drastically, and now I think, like, I've always thought this, but in my last couple of videos, I've been glazing Islam a bit. One of the greatest ever, obviously. So he gets brought up a lot in the videos I'm talking about, I fucking suppose. But yeah, I've just seen online a lot of excuses being made for Ilia and saying that, well, Styles make fights. Oh, he counters grapplers and all this kind of nonsense, right? It just seems like a lot of copage to me, but like I said, that's not him losing to Justin isn't the reason, Islam beats him. And yeah, they are right. Styles do make fights, and Islam's style is a nightmare fucking matchup for fucking Ilia Topuria, bro. Listen, Ilia Topuria is a very stationary fighter. We know this, man. He does not move very much. He's usually not pressuring too much. The Gaethje fight, he did a bit more, but usually he's not pressuring too much. He's looking to find big counters and big shots. And he's looking to, sometimes he does blitz in with a good 1-2, and that's what he's trying to do, man. He's trying to knock you out, being stationary, using his elite, in close kind of spacey boxing, and to find your chin and knock you out. This is how that works. So when you have another elite boxer who fights at range and is practically at times a pure counter striker, almost, in Islam Makhachev, I want you guys to think about that for a second. Islam dances a lot in the outsides. He's very hard to hit, and hit cleanly especially. And he lands big counters. That's how he fights. That's how he's always fought. So why does Ilia knock Islam out? Why does he knock Islam out? Islam has such a good, and this is just in the striking too. Islam has such a good style to counter Ilia, dude. Like, this is so good. Ilia's literally he's being stationary. He'll walk forward sometimes. It's just going to be Islam dodging his best shots and doing, what he has to do to stay away from danger. And he's going to be landing decent counters because Ilia is also super counterable. I mean, we saw this in the Gaethje fight. I've been saying this has always been a thing. Islam would win this fight on the feet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He would win this fight on the feet. He also has a reach advantage, right? What's Ilia's reach? What is Ilia's reach? Let me do some research. He has a reach advantage. I'm almost certain, though. I think by 2 inches. Okay, 1 inch. Okay, so nothing too crazy. 1.5. I mean, still, with the style he has, 1.5 still will make a bit of a difference. He's going to have a big height advantage, too, which we saw was a problem for Ilia. Obviously, having a big height advantage is also going to make it easier for Islam to land his jab and get Ilia to back up more. Also, Islam's so opportunistic. That's the thing is, Ilia, when he throws, like we've all said, super counterable. But not only is he counterable with punches, but it also opens his hips up for takedowns. And Islam's one of the best guys at, setting up his takedowns and getting takedowns when you're in between your shots and stuff. He has an extremely, fast double leg or single leg. He just gets to your hips immediately. Dude, I never got why people thought Ilia, not stood a chance because it's Ilia. You can knock anyone out, obviously. But, dude, Islam wins that fight 9 times out of 10. I'm sorry. It is stylistically a fucking nightmare for Ilia. And then Islam gets him down. I don't think Ilia is very good off his back, at all from what we've seen. He is good offensively. I'll give him that. But he's, solid offensively. He's pretty good. He's just really not even close to Islam's grappling level, though. He's just not from what we've seen, at least in my opinion. And, yeah, I just wanted to get on here really quick, and I've just seen so many comments about it saying, oh, Ilia still beats him. Or Lucas Tracy is, saying, Ilia counters grapplers. Why? Because he knocked out Charles? How the fuck does he counter grapplers? Because he has decent takedown defense and he's a good striker? Why does Ilia counter grapplers? The thing that counters grapplers the best is being able to dance at range, teeps, fucking oblique kicks, leg stomps, get them to back up. That's why someone like Ian Gary could maybe have some success against an Islam, bro. Why the fuck does Ilia counter grapplers? This is like saying anyone with slightly good fucking takedown defense and striking, not slightly good. I'm sure Ilia's, overall takedown defense, especially on the open, is good and shit and whatnot. But Like, why does he counter grapple? It just that shit. He says in like every video too. That's when he talks about Ilia, dude. How the fuck does he counter grapplers? How? Literally fucking how? But like I said, I think where Ilia would have success is maybe he'd be able, if he would be able to throw the jab more and land on Islam, and he does have a booming jab, so maybe he could land the big jab on Islam, hurt Islam, bust up his nose, do stuff like that. But I think it'd just be an even more evasive version of Islam. He's a great game planner, and he'll just, like I said, land the counters cleanly. He'll hit big takedowns and stuff, and yeah, just like I should have made this video before Ilia lost, because like I get it's I get it sounds like maybe I'm just saying this now because he lost, but this has been my thought process of that fight this entire time. Like I've always thought Islam is just a stylistical fucking nightmare for Ilia, dude. Like let me know what you guys think though. Do you think Ilia still stands a chance? Do you think we'll ever see this fight? Probably not anymore, but never say never, I guess. I wish we could. Be interesting, but I do think Islam would kind of destroy Ilia. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe. Do whatever the fuck you want. Peace.